every era of human history, voice recordings, and thoughts, then the very concept of death may cease to exist in its traditional form. But what happens when no one is left to die, either physically or digitally? How will we mark the passing of time and the end of life if we no longer have the privilege of witnessing it? This thought-provoking and dystopian scenario raises several pertinent questions about the nature of human existence, our relationship with the digital realm, and the potential impact of technology on our perception of death and life. What if the person you miss the absolute most is just trapped inside some cold, unfeeling machine, practically screaming to be freed? So in the mesmerizing land of Japan, a young girl is utterly devastated by the loss of her father, but instead of going to visit his grave, like some old-fashioned norm, she chooses to connect with a digital ghost of her father. Can you believe that? This innovative company took his photos, his recordings, and writings, everything that made him who he was, and uploaded it all into an AI. Now, every single evening, without fail, she logs in to have a heart-wrenching dinner with him. At that table, his voice comes alive, sharing incredible stories, bursting into laughter, and asking her about school, as if he never left. It's like he's right there, every damn night, living in a pixelated paradise. Isn't that just wild? While regular folks are out here using AI to have heartfelt chats with their dearly departed loved ones, those filthy rich billionaires are cooking up some absolutely mind-blowing schemes. I mean, can you believe it? Tech moguls are dumping mountains of cash like nothing to them. We're talking billions, folks, into these wild or digital immortality projects. Picture this: a world where the wealthy don't just hand down their fortunes, they pass down their very essence, forever and ever. Like some twisted fairy tale, your great-grandkids might not snag your cozy little house or that vintage car you love, but guess what? They could very well be responding to emails from your great-great-grandpa, who's living it up as an AI program, floating around in the digital ether. Talk about a freaky family reunion. But here's the million-dollar question. Are they still family? Or is it just some creepy control freak moving from beyond the grave? What the hell is going on here? It's a wild ride into the future, and I can't help but wonder what kind of chaos it's going to unleash. We're terrified of death, right? I mean, it's like the ultimate finale, the grand exit. But hold on a second. What if it's not really an ending at all? What if death transforms into a freaking subscription service? You don't buy eternity. No way. You're just renting it, like some cheap apartment in a sketchy neighborhood. And then, when the server crashes and goes belly up, so do you. Can you even wrap your head around that? It's mind-blowing. What if the afterlife is just one more bill to pay? What the hell would that even look like? Imagine having to renew your lease on life every year. Talk about a nightmare. The high resurrection is not science fiction, but it is happening now. For some people, it's healing. For others, it's haunting. It is love, grief, power, and danger, all hidden in glowing screens. But one truth remains. Death is not just about those who leave us. It's about those who stay. And as we build a future where no one truly dies, we must ask them, are we saving the dead? Or are we sacrificing the living? Okay, so tell me, if tomorrow you could speak to the person you miss most, would you do it? Or would you let them rest? I'm still here. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves because the high resurrection is not some far-fetched science fiction fantasy. Nope, it's happening right freaking now. For some lucky souls, it's like a magical healing balm, soothing their deepest wounds. But for others, it's downright haunting, like a ghost story that won't quit. We're talking about love that transcends time, grief that cuts deeper than any knife, power that can shake the very foundations of existence, and danger lurking just beneath the surface of those glowing screens we're all so addicted to. But here's the kicker. One undeniable truth stands tall amidst the chaos. Death isn't just about those who slip away into the great unknown. It's about those poor souls left behind, grappling with the void. And as we charge headfirst into a future where nobody really kicks a bucket anymore, we've got to ask the hard questions. Are we genuinely saving the dead? Or are we selling out the living? Now, let me hit you with this closing bombshell. Alright, so tell me this, my friends. If tomorrow you had the chance to chat with the person you miss most in this damn world, would you jump at it? Or would you let them finally rest in peace? I'm still here.